And we begin with major developments involving former President Trump as his legal troubles collide in New York. An appeals court has just lowered his bond just before the presumptive Republican nominee was set to have to shell out a nearly $500 million bond in his civil fraud case. Correspondent Laura Ingle live for us in Manhattan. And Laura, we've now learned the former president has 10 more days to pay at least part of this bond.
Yeah, you just never knew how this was all going to turn out today, and we have a big sigh of relief for Team Trump. Just in the last hour, we have been at break, and Mr. Trump was seen leaving the courtroom, coming back in, and he gave a smile and a thumbs up in this last appearance that we saw him outside of the courtroom. But indeed, a big relief, as you just mentioned, as the appeals court just agreed to collect only a part of that whopping $464 million in bond in his civil fraud case that was due today, that to avoid the Attorney General's office from seizing Mr. Trump's assets, giving the former president some time and some financial leeway. The appellate division of the state's trial court issuing that decision, telling Mr. Trump that if he puts up $175 million within the next 10 days, it will stop the clock immediately on the collection of his assets while he appeals his civil fraud case in which he was ordered to pay the state nearly $500 million. Now, this is a whirlwind legal doubleheader today for the former president and his lawyers, who are also dealing with the Stormy Daniels hush money case in court today. That's why he's here. Mr. Trump arrived to Manhattan criminal court just before proceedings got underway in the hush money case about 2 hours ago. We are in a break. We're going back right now. We're expecting the judge to set a trial date despite a late release of more than 100,000 pages of potential evidence to the defense in the hush money case. The trial, which will focus on accusations of covering up a sex scandal with adult film star Stormy Daniels to avoid, more publication of that in the 2016 presidential election. This trial was delayed for a month to start mid-April and is expected to last 6 weeks. And of course, as we've been reporting, this is a huge problem for any campaigning Mr. Trump had planned to do because he is legally required to be in the courtroom for the entire trial. The headline at the moment is that his team was able to hold off New York Attorney General Letitia James from marching toward his real estate assets to collect on the civil fraud judgment. The list of potential targets has been long, with the AG said to be eyeing his penthouse at Trump Tower in New York, his prestigious 230-acre estate known as Seven Springs in Westchester County, which has really seemed to be a bullseye for James after she filed judgments in the county, signaling that the state was prepared to take over the property. You had the Trump National Golf Club, Westchester, that was also at stake, a premier private club for him. We are coming back from the break. Again, this is huge news for Team Trump today on the civil fraud part of it. Now we go back into the courtroom for the hush money case. We've got more to go, and we're only midday here in Manhattan. Nichole?
Oh, yeah, as much more to go. As you said, just midday. All right, Laura Ingle, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.